Jackson poked this one out and Belton recovered.
Oh man, and popped that ball out. Big opportunity for Tyrod.
From the 43, first down, Wan'Dale Robinson.
NFL News Today.
Speed, and Robinson inside the 25 and down at those 31-yard try now for Mason Crosby.
2 top trade targets for Giants' 2024 roster. This summer, the New York Giants let Saquon Barkley and Xavier McKinney leave in free agency, traded for Brian Burns from the Carolina Panthers, and drafted Malik Nabers with the number 6 choice in the 2024 NFL Draft. The Giants have several weaknesses in their roster, and some players could be traded this summer to improve the squad. This year will be interesting for the Giants. Year 3 of the Joe Schoen-Brian Daboll regime usually means the team will contend. Considering the Giants made the playoffs in year 1 of the Schoen-Daboll era, this year's situation is unusual. Year 2 was as awful as imaginable. After signing a hefty contract, Daniel Jones played poorly and had 2 major injuries, prompting the front management to move up for Drake May in the draft. Jones' contract has a reasonable out after 2024, so this could be his last year with the Giants. Expectations for the 2024 season include a winning roster regardless of quarterback play. Schoen made big moves by letting Barkley and McKinney depart and adding Burns and Nabers, which improved those areas. Still, the Giants want to win as many games as possible in 2024 to secure Schoen and Daboll's jobs until 2025. 2 players are Giants trade candidates. Browns CB Greg Newsome II. Cleveland Browns cornerback Greg Newsome II reacts during the first half against the New York Jets in the second half at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Copyright Scott Galvin, USA Today Sports. Greg Newsome II may be traded by the Browns, but his long-term suitability is unclear given the contracts already signed. Cleveland may deal Newsome for assets to improve other regions. Based on the depth chart, the Giants could use a young, quality cornerback under contract for 2 seasons. New York's number 1 corner is former first-round pick Deonte Banks, with unknown guys like Cordale Flott and Drew Phillips taking the other 2 places. Banks is a promising talent, but his performance against the top wide receivers each week is unclear. He struggled against Garrett Wilson and Davante Adams. He's a good young corner, but the rest of the position group is questionable. If conceivable, adding Newsome to the Giants' cornerback room would strengthen them. Steelers OT Dan Moore Jr. While Schoen added some players in free agency to bolster the offensive line, it remains one of the Giants' biggest issues for the last decade. After being selected 7th overall in the 2022 NFL Draft, Evan Neal has struggled in his first 2 years as the starting right tackle. The Pittsburgh Steelers presumably will bench Dan Moore Jr. in 2024 after drafting Troy Fautana and naming Broderick Jones the right tackle. Jermaine Illuminor, practicing at left guard, may be the Giants' future right tackle. Your left guard as the swing tackle with a doubtful right tackle in Neal is difficult. If Schoen can make a trade, adding more for depth would be smart.
Hodgins, Darion Kendrick out there in coverage.